If you have an athletic quarterback and you want to get him involved in the run game, then check out this video because I'm going to show you one simple RPO that you can use. If you haven't been here before, I'm Coach Alex Besaw. I pretty much cover anything related to the spread, so stick around, check out my channel. If you're interested in X's and O's, run game schemes, pass game concepts, I pretty much cover it. At least I do my best. Check out the videos I have here on my channel, and if that's something of interest to you and you want to know more, then hit subscribe and then tap the bell right next to it. That way you get notified next time I come out with a video on my channel. I also just opened up membership levels to the Spread Offense channel here. So if you want to become a member of the Spread Offense and you're not sure what it's about, hit the join button, look at the 3 different options that are available. And if you feel like there's one that fits you best, hit join and become a member. All right, let's check it out. I'm going to show you the one simple RPO concept that I used this year with my quarterback. And I think you're really going to like it. And at the end of this thing, you're going to want to use it too. All right, this is the formation that we ran this out of, and this isn't a formation that is part of our base install. We got to this formation pretty early in the year as I started thinking of different ways to get our quarterback involved in the run game, but also gave us similar presence on the perimeter to be able to put guys in conflict or package our quarterback run plays with some quick game concepts on the perimeter. So we got into this look right here. This guy for us was actually our running back, so we didn't swap personnel out, put a tight end or a fullback or anything like that in the game. He was just our running back. And in this concept, we had our running back become more like the sniffer into the B gap here, and then also we went into a trips look. So it kind of had this 4-man presence here, and then single receiver to the backside. Now, when we got here, we usually ran this to the field because we wanted to put the inside linebacker in conflict, and we wanted to create as much space as possible to the field. So the play here is going to be, the run play is going to be power. It's going to be quarterback power. And so for us, as we block quarterback power, on the right side of the center line, we're going to be going to the right. So on the right side of the center line, our right guard and right tackle are going to double team that 3 technique or 2-eye, whichever one he's in, and they're going to block back to the first linebacker to the backside of the center line. Our center is going to block back on the nose, and our left guard is going to be pulling for the Mike linebacker right there. Our running back is up as that sniffer into that B gap because now he's going to be the guy that kicks out that defensive end. And then our backside tackle here is going to step hinge and secure that B gap, make sure there's no inside pressure there. So this is all designed for our quarterback to be able to run power. Now, the way that we package this is on the backside here, we do a lot of different stuff with our single receivers, and it's all based on kind of the presence of a corner safety and inside backer on the backside of it. So we would run anything from a slant, 3-step slant, a hitch route, a quick out, or a fade. One of those 4 options based on primarily of where this corner is at. So that would come in separately from me as far as what I wanted this backside receiver to do. And it was all based on where I thought that corner would be positioned at. So a lot of times for us, if they're anywhere above 7 yards before the ball is snapped, we're trying to hit stuff more in the flat space. If they're underneath 7 yards before the ball is snapped, then that's when we try to take our vertical shots and get over the top. So isolation route with a single receiver, it's a pre-snap read for the quarterback, so he has the option to throw this ball to his single receiver if he likes it, if he's got a green light before the ball is snapped. Now the post-snap, so that would be our access. Now the post-snap is going to come to the right here. So with the concept that we put with our post-snap read is just our stick concept. And so for us, from the outside in, our number 1 is going to be running a fade route. He's going to clear out that corner. And then our number 2 is going to be running a bench route, which for us is 45-degree angled route, 5 yards, getting width and really trying to stretch horizontally this outside linebacker right here. This guy is really not much of an option unless the alignment by this outside backer is anywhere where he's on top of 3 or inside shade of 3. That doesn't happen very often. And again, it depends on what type of coverage they're in, because if he's going to be that far inside where he's on 3, most likely he's not the flat control player. But the looks that we were getting and what we were preparing for is that he was going to be head up on 2, which is the reason why I decided to go with this concept, because I figured this bench route would do its job and really clear out this outside linebacker who's most likely responsible for the flat. And I needed him to be out of the picture because number 3, we're going to be running a stick route. And we ran it at 6 yards. So our number 3 receiver is running a stick route. Our number 2 receiver had to do a really good job on that bench route to pull that guy away from this window where our quarterback would be throwing the football right there. Now our quarterback is going to be reading conflict player is going to be this Mike linebacker right here. And so, yes, it's a run-pass option, but the way I taught it to the quarterback was that it's going to be pass first. So you're going to catch the football, you're going to set your feet, and your eyes are going to go right here. If this Mike linebacker is downhill to plug a gap, then you're going to keep your feet set, and you're going to throw the stick route to the outside. If the linebacker turns to wall 3 as he gets vertical, or he's getting width to absorb 3's vertical route for 6 yards, then you're going to put your foot in the ground, you're going to tuck the ball away, and you're running power to the right side there. And so that was our pretty simple RPO that we used, and honestly we didn't use it enough, but it worked wonders for us in the game that we did use it, and we got a lot of mileage out of it and had a lot of success. So I'm going to show you 2 clips of it, of what we did with it. One is going to be where the quarterback keeps it for himself. The other is going to be where he dumps it on the stick route, so you can see what they both look like. Okay, here's the first clip here. You can see the formation that we're in. Our running back is up here acting as the sniffer, and we've got trips to the field. And so looking at from defensively, it's exactly kind of what we expected to see. Sam linebacker is going to be on top of number 2. So when we run this bench route, that 45-degree angled route to the outside, it should really stretch this defender with him horizontally, which is doing what we want, which is opening up that stick route, that window to hit the stick route behind it. The conflict, the post-snap read is going to be this guy right here. And our quarterback does a really good job of getting that pre-snap read. A pre-snap read is just as important as a post-snap read with these RPOs, because getting a pre-snap read can help your quarterback make more quicker decisions and be more accurate with his decision making. Because this linebacker here, the way he's lined up, he's pretty far outside the tackle box. So a pre-snap read should indicate to the quarterback, okay, he's in that position there, probably not going to hit my stick route because of his alignment. So anticipating what can happen post-snap. Now, of course, you still have to get a post-snap read, but what you're doing at that point is you're just trying to see what type of movement this conflict player, what type of movement he has, and does he confirm his pre-snap alignment. And you're going to see that he does confirm his pre-snap alignment, because our quarterback is going to get the ball. He's going to get his eyes right on that linebacker, and he's out there for a reason, and it's to absorb number 3. If 3 goes vertical, I'm sure he's trying to wall him off. But he widens as number 3 gets vertical off the line of scrimmage, which confirms to our quarterback that he's taken away the stick route, and so now he becomes a runner, and we're running power with our quarterback. And this is on like 3rd and 8 or so. I don't know if we get the first down here or not, but ball at midfield for us, if we get a 4th down situation, we're going for it. So felt like this was a good play, because if we didn't get it, it was still something manageable that we could get, and it was a safe call for us. A high percentage throw on the stick route, or one of our better athletes running the football. Either way, I felt like we were going to win in this situation. So you can see the kind of the look here that the defense gives. The post-snap conflict player, he takes away the stick. Now it's your quarterback running power in the tackle box there. Okay, so another clip that we have here is same formation, ball's in the middle of the field now. And so when we talked about our conflict player, we usually talk about in terms of who's the danger player to our stick. So the adjustment here from the defense is a little bit different. It's not going to be the same conflict player here. It's now going to be this guy right here's inside shade of number 3. So as far as our blocking responsibilities go, just so that we can see, our center is going to be blocking down here. We're going to double team this 3 technique to the backside linebacker right here. And then we're going to try to kick out that DN right there. And then our backside guard should be wrapping for that Mike linebacker. We're going to run our bench route out here to pull that outside linebacker out. And we've got our go route, our stick route, and then our option route down here. Okay, so the conflict player is right here now, because he's either going to take away the stick route by sitting here as he is inside shade of 3, or he's going to fold into the box once he sees the kick outcome and his gap there. He's going to fold in and plug the gap there. And so, again, the whole point of this is trying to make the conflict player wrong. So what you're going to see here is actually pretty cool, because definitely not something that is easy to teach, but it's just these guys being pretty good athletes here. So the inside linebacker we actually don't get to because he's coming on a blitz. So we actually don't end up actually wrapping for him from the backside guard. But you can watch the quarterback here as he gets his eye on the conflict player. It's a little bit late, although he starts to trigger for the box here. He gets his feet set. Our quarterback's starting to pull the football on his own. He's starting to tuck the ball away because he's maybe not sure, so he's going to run the football. But as he starts to get downhill, his conflict player starts to come downhill too. And because of that, it's opened up the stick route behind him. So he's downhill. There's the conflict player. Our quarterback does a great job of getting the ball back, ready to throw, and we're able to throw the stick route right behind him. So really replacing that conflict player there. So again, another great option. This is why I like it, because you're putting a guy in conflict. You're trying to make him wrong. And he decided to become a run fitter there. And because of that, stick route right there. So pretty simple concept that I think if you're a gap scheme team and you run power, you got an athletic quarterback, I think you'd be able to do it too. And simple pass concept where it's high percentage throw for your quarterback to be able to make that completion. All right, Coach, there's one simple RPO that you can use that's quarterback friendly. Get your athletic quarterback involved in the run game. It worked great for us, and I'm sure if you can take it and put it into your offensive system, it'll work great for you. If you like this video and you thought the concept was great, then please give it a thumbs up. That really helps. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't yet. Tap the bell next to it. That way you get notified to come out with a video on my channel. Don't forget, we opened up our membership level. So if you want to become a member of the Spread Offense, hit the join button. Check out our different tiers that we have. Pick one that fits you. Join, become a member, and I'll be seeing you on the inside of that membership. Thanks for being here, checking out the one simple RPO that you can use, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.